they can't have it their way. Changes come and go, but that's the way love goes. The way love, the way love, the way love goes. The way love, the way love, the way love goes.
Hi guys, I'm Yemi.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tolu Charles the First. Ogumefun, aka Mr. Dontjealousme, aka T-Boy, aka Fine Boy, cause see pimple at all. You don't know.
You're so extra. Tolu will tell you that we met at the bus stop, but that's not how we met.
How did we meet, Yemi?
So we actually met at college. We met at college. Tolu used to go to the college opposite mine, and one day he spotted me at the bus stop. he spotted me at the bus stop, and yeah, he just always used to like check me out.
Who told you that?
I used to see you check me out all the time. All the time, you used to stare at me. And then one day, I was in the canteen in my college, and Tolu came to sit next to me, and the first thing he said to me was,
"You don't need to discuss this again.
Is your hair weave?" Tolu was like, "Is your hair weave?"
I was curious.
Back then, my hair was nice for, you know, good length and whatnot. And he was like, "Is your hair weave?" And then he had like the most cheekiest grin on his face, and I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he would see me like every day after that. And then I just always used to like screw him, because I was just thinking, why is this guy trying to basically like talk to me?
That's Yoruba babes.
After he drops that dead line. And then one time we were sitting outside on the bench, and he came to sit on the bench, and then he said something that was so funny. I can't remember what you said. I can't remember. And then we both just started laughing. So I was like, okay, this guy's actually kind of funny.
You know.
And then, yeah, we just started talking. I think we started talking on MSN. We exchanged numbers. And yeah, we just started talking.
MSN, you know. Yeah, we used to talk like every...
Me and Tony used to talk like for hours.
We'll sleep on the phone.
Sleep on the phone together.
Sleep on the phone.
5-day past days.
I'm like, hey, you still up? Yeah.
So, yeah, we used to talk on the phone. It was five. Do you remember 5-day pass? Anyone?
No, you don't. Oh, you're too young.
Yeah.
Too young.
Yeah.
You remember 5-day pass?
5-day pass.
Yeah.
So we used to basically just use that.
The days of credits.
Yeah, and just talk all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, one time he asked me to be his girlfriend.
What did you say when I asked you to be my girlfriend?
Okay, so basically...
Before you try to edit the story.
He basically said that how he wanted us to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but I wasn't ready.
You're doing too much.
I wasn't ready. I was just like, I don't want a boyfriend, but we can be friends with benefits. And then he was like, what?
Friends with benefiting me.
But then I was like, we could be friends with benefits, and then...
I was stunned. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, we could be friends with benefits, and then he was like, what? And I was like, I'm only joking. And then...
And I didn't laugh.
He didn't laugh. And then because I declined his offer of being his girlfriend, he didn't talk to me. And I'll never forget the day when my dad dropped me at college, and Tolu walked past my dad's car. I saw him. I saw Tolu, and my heart was like, gosh, my love. He walked past my dad's car, yeah, and he didn't even look in the car.
No, you know when you look from here, so I could see them. I saw the dad, and I was like, not today.
He didn't even look in the car, and I was just like, oh my days, I feel so sad. And then, yeah, we didn't talk for 3 weeks, and then one day he must have called me like late at night, and then I was just like...
No, I called you, and you were like, is this someone else? She mentioned another guy's name. Do you remember that? Yeah? It's funny, yeah?
So basically, it's not like I wasn't seeing other people, but
Let me find you. You're getting hot.
I wasn't seeing other people, but I had a lot of male friends, and because Tolu didn't call me for a long time, so like one day one of my friends called me, and I thought it was actually Tolu. Then he was like, "Oh, did you think I was someone else?" And I was like, "Yeah, I thought you were so and so."
Yeah.
And then
I did another week of not talking onto that.
No, don't try. You did it. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then we just started talking again, and we were like, "Oh yeah, I miss you that." And then I think maybe like 2 weeks after, I went to his college, because we always used to go to his college to go and get chips and beans. Yeah, they had chips and beans in their college that was so nice with cheese, £1.20, and they had good sweets as well. So when I went
our college was like the first to have like American sweets, you know, the ones that everybody's now potting in.
Yeah.
We had that there, yeah.
They had like the goodies, and our college food was a bit dead, but theirs was much better. And then went there to go and get chips and beans, and then me and him were in the canteen, and we were just talking and whatnot, and then he was like, oh, would you be my girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, yes.
I didn't do that.
You were excited.
I was like, you're done.
No, I didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I went to the
he went to the
to the
canteen
lady that was selling the chips and beans,
Yeah.
and I was like, she said yes.
Yeah, he was
She
really
said
excited.
yes. I was excited.
And then we told our friends, because everyone wanted us to be a couple, for ages, but we just kept on longing it out.
She is so selfless. She's extremely selfless. She appears like, when you first meet Yemi, you'd think this one is just one stush babe and whatnot. She loves to front a lot. She loves to front so much, top tier fronter. But when you get to know her, you know that she has a very, very soft heart. She's so sweet, she's hilarious. Like, I'm sure people that know Yemi will know that she's hilarious. I'm funny, but my wife is funny. She's funnier to the public, but in our household, we know who the funny guy is. No, she makes me laugh. She's so giving. She's gorgeous. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, thanks,
that's skin chocolate. You
I
don't
know.
know. Yeah, and yeah, she encourages everyone around her, and she lights up the room when she gets inside.
I love the fact that he appreciates me for who I am. I love the fact that he ticks every single one of my boxes actually. Like, he's God-fearing, very family orientated. He's always happy. Tolu is always happy. Like, I feel like 90% of the time, Tolu is always happy. I feel like if you catch Tolu on a sad day, it must be like really deep. You know, he's super confident.
It's okay, baby.
No, I'm still going. It's like a long list. Hardworking. When he wants something, he'll go for it. He's a great father, great husband.
Yeah, stop.
What else? There's so many things. He's funny. I know he says I'm funnier than him, but if you see Tolu, the things that I see at home is I know viral moments, honestly. Like, he's just super funny, and I feel like he always brings out the best in every situation. And
is there tissue here, please?
Yeah.
Somebody bring the tissue, please.
He's just. I feel like he's my better half. Yeah.
Don't know. My G. I say she has OCD. She doesn't like the fact that I say she has OCD, but she definitely has OCD. She can clean a room 6 times in a day within the space of 45 minutes. Just every why is that there? Why is that there? Why'd you put that there? Why that there? No. That's Yemi for you. So that's one thing for sure that I would say, yeah.
Like, I feel like everything's to be in a certain place. If not, I can't, like,
focus.
You know. What do I dislike about Tolu? Let me think. When I'm being serious and he'll turn it into a joke. I can be having a serious argument with Tolu, then he'll be like, oh, let me lips you. What are you doing?
You have to melt the environment.
But in a way, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it dissolves the situation. Because I'll be like, oh, I don't like you've done this, and he'll be like, oh, you look so cute, let me kiss you. Obviously, Tolu does what he does, I do what I do. And I feel like it's very important to have family time. So when it's work mode, we're in work mode. And then when it's time for us to spend time with our family, so like we have a daughter, 4-year-old daughter, Tiwa, bless her. We have time that's our time. So we know how to shut off. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, like you said, we're on social media. And I feel like we use our social media properly. Like, we don't put everything out there. Like, personal life is personal life, and what needs to be on social media will be on social media.
Yeah.
Like, we use it as a tool for, obviously, our audience to see us, but we don't put everything out there.
We don't overshare.
We don't overshare.
As new generation are doing, oversharing.
We don't overshare. Me and Tolu understand, obviously, this is for us, and then this is for the world.
Yeah.
That's how we operate.
I mean, it wasn't. 4 years ago, before Tia was born, when Yemi was still pregnant and whatnot, it was definitely a difficult time. I would say, like, balancing career with family time.
Yeah.
Especially because I was filming the first season of Man Like Mo Bean,
Yeah.
which is currently streaming on Netflix. Just so you should know, if that it's trended a few times, won a few awards, you done know. But anyways, we were filming in Birmingham, and during that time, my mum was in hospital having surgery. My missus was in hospital as well. It was almost time for birth, and I was filming in Birmingham. So I remember having to drive down the following day, come down. Yemi had given birth, all of that. Oh, my baby. Next day, I had to fly right back to Birmingham, and I was like literally FaceTiming Yemi and whatnot, and that was difficult. It was definitely a difficult time and situation, but with time, we were able to find out the dynamics, and just, I feel like when you know what's important to you, you will hold on to that dearly, no matter what happens. And like I've always said to Yemi, if I get another gig that's like in the States or whatever, you guys are, you will find your way with me.
Yeah.
Or we thank God for technology as well. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
we always find a way to
time.
make it work. So even if Tolu's filming like 3 months away from home, like there's FaceTime, there's phone, you know, if not we'll go and see him and whatnot. Just have to make it work. It's not rocket science.
How did I feel when Yemi was pregnant? I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
I was over the moon. I remember chilling in bed, and Yemi had gone out to go and get a pregnancy test, and she didn't tell me, but I knew she had gone to go and do that. I don't know why I knew, but I just knew. Obviously, we both knew what we were doing, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that's what she went to go and do, and then when she came back and whatnot, she was like, she went to the toilet and whatnot, and I was just chilling, just thinking. You know.
No, toilet was outside the door of the toilet.
You went to the toilet, and then I was chilling in bed, and I thought, there's something happening. So I got up and whatnot. I was chilling outside the door, and she came out, and what did you say?
I was like, first of all, when I came out the toilet, I was shocked to see him just there.
I was just there like this.
I opened the door and he was just there. And then he was like, well, I was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like, yes!
And we started jumping.
We was like, yes.
We're jumping
we
all
were jumping
around
all around the house. We were like, yes, we're
Yeah.
pregnant. We were so excited. We were so excited. I feel like with me and Tolu, or even myself, before we do anything, like even coming here today, we had to think about our daughter, Tiwa, first. So like, Tiwa is our main priority. So anything we do, if I'm going out, if I'm going to get my nails done, if Tolu's going to work, or if I'm going to work, wherever, Tiwa is our first priority. Where's she going to be? Who's looking after her? Is she going to be all right? What's she eating? What's she drinking? What's she wearing? Etc. It is hard work. It's tough. And I'm just happy that I have obviously a great support system. So like my husband, my family, I've got friends around me as well. And it's fun. It's fun as well, because I just feel like it's amazing how you can see someone grow from a little baby to watch them grow, as in talking, walking, now saying stuff like, Mummy, I want lip gloss. I'm just like, what? It's it's so interesting to see a child grow. But I enjoy being a parent. It can be hard, it can be easy, it has its days. But we thank God.
Yeah, I feel like the P in parenting stands for patience. Yeah, because you need to be patient when you have these kids.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Especially like with this new generation and whatnot. More time, especially when I'm speaking to Yemi, and you on social media, you see certain things and you're like, man, you want to hide, do you know what I mean? You want to hide your kids away, but at the same time, there needs to be a balance, because if you hide people away from something, they're going to want to know what's on the other side eventually. Yeah. So I feel like that's always playing in the back of my head, to like, just make sure there's balance with what we're doing and whatnot. It's definitely not an easy journey. It has its ups and downs and whatnot, but it's so fun.
I wanted to get married at 21 because I just thought I found the right person. I just want to settle, have children, you know, be that young mum and whatnot. So then I was like, Tolu, I want to get married at 21. Tolu was like, ha!
I did that laugh.
Tolu did the laugh that he just did. He laughed at me. So then I waited that long. So 21, and I got married at 26. So up until the proposal, I didn't, because I always know what's going on. Like, Tolu could never surprise me, because sometimes he's all right. Sometimes, I know everything that's happening. But on this particular day, I did not know what was going on. To the point that I think at one point he did say to me, "Oh, make sure you get your nails done," because I normally get my nails done anyways. But I didn't even think of it like that. So he was like, "I'll get your nails done and everything like that," and then you can tell us the story. But yeah.
Yes. I remember obviously purchasing the ring. I remember like, how did I even? Did you give me an idea? Or
Yeah. So in regards to like ring, I kind of told him like what I kind of like.
Yeah.
So then he just picked whatever.
Yeah, I picked. No, don't say whatever.
Oh no, sorry.
Say blingers.
It's a nice.
You know, hide it. But anyways, yeah. So obviously I got the ring and whatnot. I spoke to her sister, and yeah, I was, one of my boys as well was like, bro, like, yeah, I asked him for advice. How do I do this and whatnot? These times he's not married, so he doesn't know. But he's just trying to help me out and whatnot. He's just, come true. I'm looking online, looking for different ideas and whatnot. So anyways, I remember like waking up in the middle of the night, looking at the ring and whatnot, thinking to myself, am I doing the right thing? Do you know what I mean? Like you have that little section in your life where you're just there thinking, is this, because you know that this is it. This is forever. Do you know what I mean?
Amen.
Amen. But then I remember like, speaking to a few friends, spoke to a sister, trying to figure out ideas and whatnot. So then I booked a place called Crazy Bear. It was a restaurant, or is a restaurant, and got a photographer as well, one of my homies, Sam, who actually took our pictures for our anniversary as well.
Not anniversary.
No, what was it? Engagement.
Wedding
Engagement
photo shoot.
pictures.
Engagement, pre-wedding shoot, and our wedding.
And our wedding as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Sam, so yeah, I hit him up and whatnot. And I remember us sitting down, eating our food, and I'd written down everything I was gonna say in the proposal. When it was time to say this stuff, I forgot everything. I forgot it. I couldn't even get the notes out. I was shaking. Yeah, and then I remember like I remember I had the ring prepared, and I was just like, Yemi, I love you. Please love me. Something. I just started freestyling nonsense, yeah. And she was just thinking, what is this? What is this guy on? Next thing you know, I get on one knee now, yeah. And as I get on one knee, I'm telling the photographer everything. Do you know, we're ready. As I get down on one knee and I open the box, the ring drops
on the floor.
Yeah, the ring drops on the floor, yes. The ring drops on the floor. These times, it's in the restaurant, so everyone else is going, yay! And I'm there, panicking,
on the floor,
looking for the ring. Yeah, so everyone's waiting, and I find the ring,
You know what? Our life is actually comedy. Our life is comedy, literally. Our life is literally comedy.
So anyways, I get the ring up, put it on the finger and whatnot, and
because Tolu was he was panicking, he was probably stressed out and whatnot. The people in the restaurant were probably like clapping.
Yeah.
So he didn't hear me say yes. So he was just there
I said, yeah, are you going to
say it? And I was like, yes, I already said yes. And then he was like, he got up and he hugged me and we were like, oh, no.
Now that I look back on it, I don't know whether, maybe if I was going to propose to you again, I would have maybe done it in a private
Because basically, I said to Tolu that I don't like public proposals.
And especially because now I'm seeing a lot of videos come out. I don't know if you have seen these videos of people proposing in public and the woman is saying, mm-mm.
Yeah.
And that stuff looks very embarrassing.
I just always said that I just want it to be like me and you. But even where we went, the restaurant, it was kind
of intimate.
Yes, intimate. It was like all kind. But
I didn't expect everyone to start clapping.
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah. But I'm just happy I found the ring.
Marriage is lit. Yeah. Like, don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever let someone tell you, because people always say, it has its ups and downs. Yes, it does. It has its ups and downs. But how do you come out of it?
Yeah.
How are you going back up to the top? Mm-hmm. And we want to be examples of, yes, we're young, we're married, we're normal people, we're not bougie. You know what I'm saying? So like, we want people to relate to us and be like, listen, Tolu and Yemi are they're a black couple. And they keep it real, and that's one of the things. Huh?
Tolu and Yemi are black.
Yeah, we're a black couple. I'm a dark skinned chocolate. He's a caramel, But one of the things that you're making me laugh. One of the things that people always say to us whenever they meet us in public is, "Oh my gosh, you guys are the same on social media." Yes, we're real people. Like, we're not gonna be a certain way on social media, and then when you see us in real life, we're just like, this is us. Like, what you see is what you get. And I just feel like there's a lot of love between myself and my husband that we need to keep oozing out.
Yeah.
Because we don't, someone said to me the other day, your podcast is saving my marriage. Yeah, that's what the person said to me. Your podcast is saving my marriage.
That is deep.
It is deep.
It is deep.
So when I hear stuff like
And like
that,
we say again, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We have to keep on saying that because we're not, I don't want people to like look at us as the saviors of your stuff because we're still trying to save ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We still go through our own stuff and whatnot, but it's good. Do you know what it is? It's all about helping each other.
That's it.
Because even within a friendship and whatnot, you know what your friend's going through, you know what you're going through. That doesn't mean you're not going to help your friend just because you have your own issues.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when my friend is going through stuff, I'll be like, bro, this is what you need to do, or this is what you need to do. He's like, okay, thank you and whatnot. Likewise, when I'm having my days, he will do the same thing. It's all about uplifting each other.
Love doesn't have to be a losing game. Every single day can have a better way. Changes come and go, but that's the way love goes. The way love goes. The way love goes.